Idaho Fish and Game is taking steps to mitigate the damage caused by dozens of turkeys in Pocatello. KPVI journalist Louis Conrad has more.
The population in the Johnny Creek area of Pocatello has seen a boom over the last few years. The new residents? Turkeys. Lots of wild turkeys.
We've seen the population of turkeys growing from just a handful of birds a few years ago to at one point we had almost 140 birds using the Johnny Creek area.
For some, the birds are but a minor nuisance.
There's not a morning I don't get up that there's not at least 60 birds in my front yard, right? As far as the nuisance nuisance they cause, really don't, other than the defecation on the yard and defecation on the driveway, they don't cause much of a nuisance.
Others in the neighborhood have slightly larger grievances, such as scratched cars and broken windows. Such conflicts have prompted Idaho Fish and Game to respond.
We've tried some different techniques to try to manage those conflicts. We've tried hazing, we've trapped turkeys and removed them. In fact, last month we removed 48 turkeys from the Johnny Creek area and put them over in the Tucker Ponds area. But we're just not getting to the core of some of those challenging issues that are resulting from having so many turkeys congregating in certain areas of Johnny Creek.
The newest strategy for dealing with the birds is to grant special permits to landowners in the Johnny Creek area. The permits will allow them or others they designate to shoot turkeys on their land, but not everyone who applies will be granted a permit.
We look at the location of the homeowner, the challenges they're experiencing, the number of turkeys they have on their property. We look at safety issues, proximity of the home to other homes or to other buildings. And all of that goes into our decision making before we approve or deny a permit.
If approved, permits will stipulate a period in which the permit is active, the number of turkeys that can be lethally removed, and the methods by which the turkeys are shot. The effectiveness of the plan is yet to be seen, but resident Kelly Boudry isn't convinced of the plan's merits.
Well, I'm afraid they're going to play more of a whack-a-mole than anything else, and they're not going to get the population down far enough. I have no doubt the Fish and Game are going to do a decent job with safety so people don't get hurt, but in the process, they're probably not going to get a lot of approved permits.
According to Fish and Game, this measure is the last resort after trying multiple other avenues, and its effectiveness isn't determined by just getting rid of a large number of turkeys.
This effort is not to eradicate or remove all of the turkeys from the Johnny Creek area. Rather, we're just trying to reduce the conflicts between turkeys and people. Tools like this one will certainly reduce some of the turkey numbers, but it will also change behaviors and hopefully redistribute the turkeys a bit. And that will just help us reduce some of those conflicts and social impacts that we're seeing from the turkey population.
Reporting in Pocatello, I'm Louis Conrad, KPVI, news that works for you.
And Idaho Fish and Game wants to remind people that the permits being issued are not part of a hunt. The regular turkey season starts this spring and will not include the areas within city limits.